Sunken Temple of Qarn. Hard. Welcome in. I am doing this with some people in chat, so I'll be talking with them, so I will still be giving the fight rundowns while we do that. Level 28. You've got a ways to go, but if you enjoy good storyline, you are going to enjoy the plot. Because, basically, in 2.0, I found that there is more story than in all the expansions in WoW. But that's just my opinion based upon finding all the stuff and what I remember. And what I mean by plot is like actual lore that like draws you into the game instead of, oh, you just want to hit max level and then enter the feeder bar procession of do the dungeon, get the gear, do the dungeon, get the gear. I mean, that aspect is still here, but there's so much more to do than that. Alright, so you want to kill this Cracked Qarn Facer. Cracked Qarn Facer is going to drop an orb. The orb is going to be used to activate certain mechanics within the dungeon. Oh, I forgot how much I love this dungeon. This is so much better than the original. Sun Sphere. Get the sphere. Alright, now, we've got a party that knows what they're doing. As you tank this, they will open the door. If they don't know what they're doing, or they're new to the game, they're not going to open the door. Because opening the door lets me tank these in a spot that allows them to take massive damage, because there are floor spikes that are damaging to both me and to the mobs. Sometimes not even 2 weeks for the new content. Because I remember new raid dropped, and within like the first 5 days, people were clearing it, and it was like at farm level within the first week that it dropped, towards the end of Pandaria. Alright, door's gonna open. We have got a hole. We jump down, we turn around. We don't take damage because they remove that mechanic. First boss. First boss, you want to target the part of the boss that lights up. So, the tail is the part that is lit up. So I will mark it so that they know what to attack. When this gets destroyed, we want to run away from that guy. He needs to run away from the party, because that's going to drop a sandball. If you get marked, it drops a sandball, which will do AoE damage to whoever's around it. So if you get hit with the mark, run away from the group. We'll be with you in a moment, chat. Okay, the head this time. So we want to mark the head. People think that it's the arm. Oh, if this happens, if you get caught in that, run out. If you need to, pop your sprint, because you will get pulled under and you will die. Alright, so everybody's there. We're going to come here. Stack. AoE to get the mob's attention. Now this time, pop up. Something's going to glow. Into the arm. Go target the arm. Destroy the arm. After this one gets destroyed, I believe he stays standing, and nope. We do one more round of crawlers. Don't stand in the swirling vortexes of sand. because you'll die like, our machinist did. Now, he has no body parts left, so we just burn him down. Exactly, do not stand in the bad. No, 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 no. Hopping sprint, run. It is better to, even though the boss is so close to death, it is better to run out than to stay there because you don't want to die. Only negative thing... Yeah, usually, Balmung is an RP-heavy server. Balmung is definitely an RP-heavy server, and so along this section you can usually skirt the enemies and just ignore them. You can climb up the wall and go around, but it's too much time and they die so quickly now. Just kill them. Balmung has been a very heavy RP server. If you find people that are trying to roleplay with you, you just most of them will respond well if you say, I'm not into roleplay. I was petrified there. Alright, so with this guy, you want to kill the hand first. I am going to aggro him. The reason you want to kill the hand is it grabs somebody and stun them. Don't kill them before the AoE goes off on that person, then person takes damage. Used to be a killer. But yeah, if you run across role players and you're not interested, just let them know usually. And if they don't get the hint that by like flat out saying I'm not into RP or whatever you say to them, politely of course. GMs do enforce the rules here, unlike World of Warcraft where just do what you want. They will only enforce like the gravest of violations over there because yeah, they don't enforce the rules on their employees, so why would they enforce the rules on their users? Okay, another facer. This one is going to drop another orb. But yeah, usually if you just tell the people you're not interested in the roleplay, they'll get the hint and go on. If you're like me and you play with female characters, some of them don't. Some of them are complete jerks. Yes, you can. You can mark yourself as being an RP. I thought there was another group down here. Alright, so we've got a locked door here. There's a chest over here if you want to go get it. Oh, we've got another one of those. Yes, the RPers that I've run across are sometimes like this guy. They've got hands that will do things without your consent. I actually had to block and report somebody that was trying that. Yeah, you'll get that across all games, but I've found usually in this game at least I have not run across too many people that are like, I can count on one hand how many people have like done stuff like that with my characters, and I played female characters the entire time. Second boss. This boss will have protectors. This boss will do a countdown. And the count can still kill because it is, if you're familiar with the Cactuar. The Cactuar will still deal damage, 1,000 needles. It's like that skill. Oh crap. We got 2 in a row. We're gonna go like that, we're gonna do reprisal. Okay, they died relatively fast. So, if she gets her count up to the entire cast, then it's 100,000 damage to the entire party. The one that we want to kill is the Guardian, because he puts a damage shield on her so that she can't be damaged, and you deal damage to her to prevent the casting of the 100,000 needles. But usually she doesn't die as fast. Well, I suppose she does now. The ads come out slower, or at least they used to. Hero's Bracelet Offending. I don't need it. I'll greet it. Pass on the Antique Helm. Now, along here you will find the third orb. So you want to get the third orb from, I think, one of the mummies, or there might be a facer. Well, you should be good in this game. As I said, in 8 years I've had less than 5 people that have done stuff like that. And only one of them I had to report because the others kind of... Nope, he dropped the Star Sphere. Remember to grab the Star Sphere from that guy because you'll be running back for it later if you forget to pick it up. Or you'll be sitting there scratching your head going, why can't we move forward? So, yeah, this game, don't worry about playing a female character. You should have no issue. Most people are respectful of, yeah, I'm not into that. And there are entire venues that are built for people that want to participate. Player made, of course. The game is rated, I don't know what it's rated. I think it's mature. Or, stop, come over here, attack me, don't attack them. I don't know the rating on this game. I think it should be mature because there's one quest that, yeah, they insinuate very heavily that something happens to one of the characters. And it kind of was a moment that I realized that this game is going to have a very potentially dark storylines coming in the future. So they do not pull some of the punches in this game. Alright, Qarn Guardian. Let's just kill him. We don't need to pull the rest of them. This guy's going to do a jump attack, which I'm hopefully going to be able to stun. Oh, Andy. One important thing, since you are playing a melee DPS, stun in dungeons is for trash. Let the tanks do the stuns on the bosses unless they specifically ask otherwise. The reason being is you can wipe the group if you make the boss immune to stun. Stun also does not do damage in this game. It's just a stun. So there's no reason it should be in a rotation. Just any bit of advice that will potentially save you in future instances. Yeah, there's there's a lot of death in this game. There's a lot of death in this game. A lot of... yeah. Alright, once you get here, you clear the trash. You will put both of those in, which will activate the magic pedestal. Once you do that, it opens up the gate. Then you can run up and say hello to the boss, which I don't have to skip. This boss is a lot easier than he used to be. What you want to avoid in this is, so, this boss you want to avoid getting hit by the ads that will spawn. You want to avoid becoming a mummy, basically. You get 4 stacks of a debuff and you will turn into a mummy. There are going to be coffins that will spawn at various locations, and enemies will charge through. If you get hit by them, you'll get a stack. Or more, like the healer. Immediately became a mummy. So I am going to have to hit hollow ground. And use a potion. And use my damage reduction because the healer is out of combat for the next probably 20 seconds. Okay, healer's back. So, that shows you what will happen if you get hit. You're basically taken out of combat for about half a minute. You can tell where they're going to be going because they're going to run straight. Come on, healer. Pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention. You can't... crap. Someone else got hit. Oh, both our DPS are at 4 stacks. You will always get sent to a corner when you are turned into one. You don't want to be standing there. There you go. Now, occasionally, the boss is going to go after one person and apply a stack, regardless of what's going on. So this is actually a very good... this is a very good teaching experience of the fight. Now, this fight was made significantly easier because 4 of those used to spawn at a time. So you'd had to pick the one spot that the mummies weren't running through. Oh. We gotta move. And that was Sunken Temple of Qarn Hard. Thank you for watching. I hope you found it informative. If you want to see more Final Fantasy XIV videos, please like, follow, and subscribe. The usual YouTube stuff. To catch me live, check out my Twitch, link in the description. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.